The following segment is sponsored by Eastern Title and Settlement and the Mortgage Link. The real estate top performers want to let you know how to purchase a home with little to no cash out of your pocket. So this morning I'm joined by Mitch Pollard of RLAH Realty, Josh Green, who is the president of Eastern Title and Settlement, along with Carrie Reel of the Mortgage Link, who's kicking us off with the deal of the day. Gentlemen, good morning. Carrie, what you got for us?
Good morning. Yeah, for those folks that are currently under contract, give us a phone call. If you're going to settlement in 30 days, we have a FHA 30-year fixed rate mortgage at 5.75% with 1 point with an APR of 6.905. It's a 3.5% down loan for credit score 680 or above. So give us a phone call. It's a great deal. Take advantage of it. We'd love to help you out.
And really, I mean, today, like they need to call you today, really.
This rate's available today. It's a locked loan for 30 days. So if you're under contract going to closing in the next 30 days, give us a phone call. We can secure that rate for you and we can get you to closing and save you some money.
Okay. What is it like right now with the market when you're just trying to help your clients?
That's a great question. A lot of folks are a little bit questionable as regards to what they want to do. Mm-hmm. You know, the uncertainty with the interest rates, the rates going up, you know, the housing prices somewhat correcting themselves. So there's a lot of folks out there that are a little bit on the fence, but you know, that's what we wanted to talk about today. There's a ton of programs out there that allow us to get into a property with less than 20% down, with little to no money cash out of pocket, and it's going to give you an opportunity to purchase in a market. Bloomberg just did a report the other day that said next year they're projecting 9% appreciation. So, you know, it's still a great time to purchase a property regardless of the interest rates.
And especially for first-time home buyers, I was joking with Mitch earlier, there's a lot of letters on here, the programs that I don't know about, and I think a lot of homeowners, especially first-timers, don't know about. But let's start with, I've always heard is you have to have 20% down to get a home, but that's not the case.
It's definitely not the case. As you mentioned with the letters, we have FHA, VA, USDA, and a lot of programs that Carrie can talk about, the MMP and HPAP, where you can get in with less than 20% down, 3.5%, some 0%. I was talking to Josh a little bit earlier. We had clients that bought homes with less than $3,000. So, Carrie, if you want to talk about HPAP for some of the buyers out there.
Yeah, so for the District of Columbia residents, you've got, you know, HPAP, which is available, pathway to purchase. Mm-hmm. There's just a lot of programs specific to the District of Columbia. You can get some assistance on a mortgage as high as $202,000. So hypothetically, if you had a purchase of $400,000, they've got the ability to finance that $202,000 with no payments for you. So you're really only financing, you know, $198,000. They accompany that with some grants and closing cost assistance to help reduce your cash out of pocket. So you're going to be in a situation where it's just a more affordable property.
Right.
There's some qualifications, income limitations, credit score requirements, classes you need to take, and then also for Montgomery County, you've got, just like you said, the Maryland Mortgage Program, CDA program, all these programs in conjunction with, you know, down payment assistance, and also help from the sellers. You can oftentimes get into a property with no down payment, no cash out of your pocket. Just need to give us a call. We'll teach you how to make that happen.
Yeah,
well, go ahead, Mitch.
I think the biggest thing is just the education. A lot of people they just don't know.
Right.
You don't know what you don't know, and it's important to get connected with people who do know, such as an agent like myself or a lender like Carrie, to really give you the information to get educated on what's out there.
And Josh, I mean, just being a first-time home buyer, is it overwhelming time, a scary time? So to know that there's help, but we talked too about the importance of the team working together.
Well, you know, I bought my first house back in 2006 and my rate was 6.5%. It's still affordable, and people have to get over that. Well, the rates are at 5.75 or 6%. That's still a good rate.
Yeah.
It's, you know, we came out of a market of phenomenal rates that we may never ever see again. 2 to 3% on a 30-year fix. You're never going to see that again. That was a once in a lifetime black swan moment. So being at 5.75 is still a good rate. So if you're on the fence, jump in and get it now, because at 6.5 or 7%, which could happen by the end of this year or beginning of next year after the Fed raises rates again, you're going to go, why did I wait?
Right. You
know,
can get the deals now.
You can get it now.
Right.
Get it now and jump off that fence and go buy. Call. Find out what you can get. You can get more now than you are at 6.75% at 5.75%. You can get a better house. I mean, my first house was 4 bedroom, 2 bath. You know, it goes to 6.75. You might be moving into an apartment.
Right.
I mean,
Lot lower than our credit cards.
That's true. That's true.
Also, you want to lock in a deal, and then in the future, you know, when rates begin to drop, you can always refinance. So take advantage of not paying all that cash down and being able to refinance later is an important key.
Yeah, and you also have the adjustable rate mortgages to make
Right.
it more affordable. You've got buy downs, a 2-1 buy down. Just did a loan yesterday with a start rate of 4 8%. It'll move up to 5 1/8, followed by 6 1/8 years 3 through 30. So there's a lot of different options to help.
Well, and that's why we need a good team. But again, now is the time to take advantage of that and learn everything that is available to you. The deal of the day is on your screen once again. Call now to take advantage of this amazing offer. You just call 833-MTG-LINK or visit the mtglink.com. Remember, you need to call today. Also, be sure to follow the Real Estate Top Performers on YouTube to get even more advice on buying and selling a home.